I, for one, am really going to miss the Chelsea Flower Show. I suppose what I love about it, even though it's really hard work, is that it has that kind of party atmosphere and it feels like a sort of glorified village fete. But of course, more than anything, I love it for discovering new plants and seeing old plants that you've got to know and trust at Chelsea. And the allium is a real classic because it flowers at exactly Chelsea time. And I remember first seeing alliums at Chelsea maybe 25 or 30 years ago and buying some the following autumn and putting them in the garden here. And I bought Purple Sensation, which is that one there, the deep purple, which has now self-seeded all through here in the last 2 decades. And you can actually see the difference. So that's the deep purple, Purple Sensation, and these are the seedlings, which are the species Hollandicum, which it reverts to when it self-seeds. But as I walk through here, it really does make me think about the Chelsea Flower Show. I'm in the perennial cutting garden now, and 2 years ago we made a cutting garden at Chelsea, which was just such a delight. We had such fun doing it. It was the Radio 2 Feel Good Gardens, and literally these plants have come from there. So this is a lupin called Terracotta, which was incredibly prominent in our corner site garden. And that lovely one called Beefeater, which is kind of lovely saturated red. And these are just perfect for May cut flowers. You sear the stem ends in boiling water and they last about a week in a vase, so they're fabulous. And then also just to my left, I've got a lovely euphorbia, which we use a lot for picking, which is called Ceratocarpa. And the reason it's so good, it's a little bit untidy in its habit, but the reason it's so good for picking is, again, it lasts really well in the vase, about 10 days or even 2 weeks if you sear the stem ends in boiling water, and it flowers for 9 months. Honestly, it does. The one thing with euphorbias, if you're going to pick them, is you must pick them with gloves on because of that milky sap, and you just don't want to get that on your face or in your eyes. But this is a really classic Chelsea May combination. If I had to choose one more plant, or I was allowed to pick one more plant for the Chelsea Flower Show moment that is wonderful for picking, that I love in my kitchen in a big vase, it would be the Gelder, Viburnum opulus sterile. And they open sort of almost hydrangea, golden delicious green, and gradually they pale out to this sort of beautiful kind of ivory greeny colour. And they are fantastic in the vase. Again, sear the stem ends in boiling water. And because they've got a woody stem, you need to give them 30 seconds, because how long you put them in the boiling water is proportional to the texture of the stem. So woody stems get 30 seconds, soft stems, like a lupin, would only get 10 seconds. And also, you sear proportional to the height of the stem, and it's always 10%. So pick, sear, rest overnight in cold water, and then make a splendid massive vase.